Today we're going to take a look at Lesson 26 of Module 4. The objective says, divide a unit fraction by a whole number. Number 1 says, solve, write your quotient in the blank, use the example to help you. Example, 1/2 divided by 3. 1/2 divided by 3 equals 1/6. I don't feel like they do a very good job of explaining why 1/2 divided by 3 equals 1/6. So let's really break this down. When you have the problem 1/2 divided by 3, what that really is saying is 1/2 divided by 3 over 1. The interesting part to this problem is it's set up as a division problem, but you don't actually divide it all to find your answer. What you do is you take this second number here, the 3 over 1, and you flip it. So really it becomes 1/3. Now you have 1/2 and you actually multiply it. 1/2 times 1/3 equals 1/6. The secret to these problems are you don't actually divide. You take the second number after the division sign, you flip it, and then you multiply. 1a says 1/4 divided by 2. Let's set this up. You have 1/4 divided by 2 over 1. Now what you have to do is you have to flip this number here, so 2 over 1 becomes 1/2. You bring in that first fraction of 1/4, and now you multiply. 1 times 1 equals 1. 4 times 2 equals 8. So 1/4 divided by 2 is 1/8. I'm going to have you try part B on your own. When you're done, let's move on to number 2. Number 2 says, Scott eats half his snack and gives the other half to his 4 best friends for them to share equally. What portion of the whole snack does each friend get? Let's go through and underline the important information. He eats half of his snack, and he gives the other half to his 4 best friends for them to share equally. What portion of the whole snack does each friend get? So right now, there's half of his snack remaining, and it needs to be divided among his 4 friends. Now, first thing we need to do is we need to put 4 over 1. Now we need to take this and flip it. So 4 over 1 becomes 1/4. You have 1/2 still, and now you multiply, you don't divide. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 4 is 8. So, what portion of the whole snack does each friend get? They get 1/8 of it. Let's move on to question number 3. Number 3 says, Lee used 1/4 gallon of olive oil to make 6 identical batches of salad dressing. How many gallons of olive oil did he use in each batch of salad dressing? Let's underline the important information. He used 1/4 of a gallon of olive oil to make 6 identical batches of salad dressing. So when we set up this problem, it's going to be 1/4 divided by 6, because we're trying to solve how many gallons of olive oil did he use in each batch of salad dressing. The first thing we need to do is put the 6 over 1. 6 over 1 is still equal to 6. Now, we don't actually divide. We flip the second fraction, so 6 over 1 becomes 1/6. We bring back the 1/4, and now instead of dividing, we are going to multiply. 1 times 1 equals 1. 4 times 6 equals 24. Each batch of salad dressing took 1/24 gallon of olive oil to make. This concludes Lesson 26, Divide a Unit Fraction by a Whole Number. If you have any questions, please bring them to our next math class.